I understood the politics, right, in personal experience, but also because I come from a different country where, unfortunately, corruption gets built to
Right.
this level. So, my goodness, instead of coming to the future, which is the United States, I feel like I'm traveling from the future, which is nowhere
Yeah.
I want to be. I really, uh, for me, things like due process, this are the things that make this country so much different than anywhere else and so much better, right? The fact that you get pulled over, for a ticket, and you have a proud officer, with his badge and his name, and he tells you what he's doing. And I have to say, I mean, personally, I've gotten my speeding tickets or my minor violations, and when I did, I feel like I had to respect the law, but it was a pleasure to respect the law because where I come from, we just didn't have that, and so again, these are the things that disappoint me. So from my side, I could see them. I could see these things building up, but also I think we were just so busy trying to own the lives, so busy
Yeah.
just trying to just like get at each other's throat that neither side really could just say, you know what? I think you're right, dude. I think we should think about this for a little bit more, right? It was just not happening.
Right.
So
And when people are hurt, they lash out, and we've been hurt as a country for the last so many numbers of years, and uh, and people could blame who they want for that. That's, fine, they can do that, but lashing out hasn't gotten us anywhere because we're still just as divided as we were 10 years ago, if not more, probably more now. We're absolutely at each other's throats, and people were talking about civil war 5 or 6 years ago, and it honestly feels like if we don't get any better, we could go down that way. I mean, look at the number of um, acts of political violence that have taken place in the name of anti this, anti that, and it's kind of scary, honestly. I had some apprehensions about moving back to California because, of basically I've been living in Florida for the last 5 years, basically freely able to, not maybe 100% freely, but able to talk about Trump and conservatism in public. Here,